contest is scheduled for one fall and is brought to you by the Ball Monkeys Wrestling Podcast.
Ball Monkeys.
Yeah, I like the Ball Monkeys. They're all right. I love those guys. Great supporters of independent wrestling. Also the Uncharted Territory Season 4 sponsors. I want to thank them again for that. Huge part of what we were able to do just down the road in Red Bank for 13 weeks, the Ball Monkeys. Speaking of down the road Red Bank, we got a rematch from down the road Red Bank last year.
We sure do.
Damyan Tangra chased off his former tag team partner Alex Kane in a tag team match.
Synced it.
Uncharted Territory Season 4, winning that loser leave town tag team fall. Tangra with his #1 fan Tristan there in the front row.
Yeah, shut up, Tristan.
The Mat Scientist. Another guy, he was in Futures a few years back, not last year, a few years back. It's been a slower climb for Damyan Tangra. Bulgarian by birth, WWA 4 trainee by the grace of God, NAR Fox, I suppose.
NAR Fox.
And this is a long-awaited rematch from a match that many people thought stole the show at SCI weekend last year. Of course, last year SCI was in the TWE arena. Yet the night before, we had the night before last year. This year we did as well. You can check that out on VOD later on. It's already up from TWE. Featured an incredible main event last night with Jake Newman and Manders. But last year, the big breakout match, the match that everybody was talking about, that said, frankly, a lot of people thought it was the best, it eclipsed anything in the tournament, was Damyan Tangra and Daniel Makabe from the night before. Also available in the archives on IWT. This is a rematch from that almost a year, maybe a year to the day. I should have looked it up. It's very close to a year to the day from their first encounter. Daniel Makabe returning to the scene of his victory. In this building, in the tournament itself, he'd never lost. Back in 2019, when the tournament was in this building last, Daniel Makabe ran the table, was able to win the tournament, submitted AC Mack, of course the current world champion, in the final there last year over at the TWE arena.
While injured.
He went all the way to the finals, lost to AC at the very, very end, but a two-time finalist is Daniel Makabe, one-time winner, and that one time was in this building. Tangra, first time ever in the tournament, as I mentioned, was in Futures a few years back. But this is his first time in the Scenic City Invitational itself. I'll notice that Makabe's got that right hand taped up there, Mose.
Yeah, I noticed that as well. I also noticed Tangra taking a minute. Yeah, he knows what he's doing, like you mentioned. I mean, as much as we thought about how great that match was, Tangra's thought about that match with Makabe more than anybody. Itching to get back.
Oh, 100%. Tangra absolutely wants to get that one back, so to speak, wants to prove himself. But let's be honest, the heavy favorite, at least on paper, is Daniel Makabe.
For sure.
Doesn't mean you couldn't see an upset, though. And Tangra, style-wise, one of the very few guys on the independents who I think has a credible chance at competing with Makabe at his game, Mose. Makabe, perhaps the best technical wrestler in the world, certainly in that conversation, way up high on that list. I would argue for sure the most highly gifted artisan, so to speak, the most gifted craftsman within that frame of pro wrestling. Nice counter there. You're going to see a lot of crafty counters from both these guys. Makabe's got a hold of the wrist. A little back roll there from Tangra. Up and underneath. Flips around the world. There we go. Under the leg. Traps him. Oh, into a cover. 2.
Yeah, only a 2. Makabe even felt that. Felt the moment of the height of that moment for Tangra.
Now, of course, at the night before last year, Makabe choked out Tangra.
He did.
Choked him out and actually utilized that hand, that fist, kind of drove it into the artery there along the neck.
It was wild.
To sort of finish off Tangra. Maybe that's why that hand's taped up, perhaps. Maybe he's planning on throwing that big unit punch as well, which he likes to throw, but a little bit of extra protection perhaps from the wrestling genius. Shoulders down. Makabe, yeah, he's got him. I mean, you could see a fall that way. We've seen guys sort of sleep through that and get caught, so anytime those shoulders on the ground, you're in a dangerous position, Mose. Oh! 2!
Anytime you're within, in Daniel's reach.
Just shifting weight back and forth, and their legs are tied up. I mean, this could... Makabe kept hold of the wrist.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
That may be a head and arm choke. I cannot quite tell. It looks like it's perhaps a... Trying to eyeball the monitor here, but Tangra able to reverse it. Got to hold on. I think he might have been going for a head and arm choke at the very least. I don't know if he ever quite had grip Mose.
And that's the time to go for it early. They're not very sweaty yet. Tough to get out of those submissions.
Absolutely. Also, Makabe wrestling with the jersey, that's a choice. I've seen him use that jersey as a weapon, almost like a gi. So that's something to keep in the back of your head. That's not purely an aesthetic choice from the wrestling genius. I've seen him use that to his advantage over the years.
Daniel always have a reason. He's got a reason with everything. Like we mentioned, the tape on the hand. I mean, him doing that, Tangra, I would say caught him, but he doesn't.
Yeah, he was looking for that Bulgarian gutbuster, didn't get it.
So good.
He's trying to get him in guard.
Yes, he absolutely
this is how he choked him out before. He's going for it again.
This is bad.
That is exactly. He got him with the triangle with that choke before. Oh, flipped into a cover. Oh, that far shoulder was up. Shiny shoes right on top of things there. Great positioning.
Big moment by Damyan, though, to have an answer. I mean, get caught like that early, if you get that deer in the headlights look, it's over.
A lot of guys would panic in that situation, knowing that's how they were choked out. Watching Makabe reach that arm up, taped up, knowing he might be going for that artery again. I might be going out.
Back to that arm and hand. Again, there's absolute no fear in Damyan Tangra. They've been there before, as you mentioned. He knows, you can never really plan for Daniel, but you know at least what it's like to be in there with him, to feel that weight.
That's a really good point. This is not his first dance, and I think that's important. He teased something there and then kind of head faked into the full Nelson. Great counter there from Tangra. And a good counter as well from Makabe.
I mean, it's just,
face plant!
Sear the ring!
Fujiwara armbar! Man, I hope the TWE students are studying that execution on that Fujiwara armbar.
Yeah, they're watching over here. I see them.
I was looking for that Bulgarian gutbuster again. Oh, he got it this time.
He got all of it.
Man, he got it high. He got it almost up on the sternum.
Both legs
cover. 2. Very close.
Tangra very confident right now. As the crowd comes alive for the mad scientist.
Look, Tangra is, let's just be honest, one of the most personable guys in pro wrestling. He's known as a very, very nice guy who can be fierce in the ring. But I think one of the knocks on him is, does he have the killer instinct in the high-stake matches? We're going to find out right now, Mose. Oh, body scissors! He's looking maybe for a knee bar. He's got to choose it. He's got to choose a leg. I think he kind of had... He's kind of got hooks, but what that's really going to do, to be honest, what that's going to do is probably going to do as much damage to the hip as anything. Looks like Makabe, one of those knees for sure is bothering him. If he could have chosen one leg, I think it might have been more effective, but I also think he didn't want to release it.
Yeah, that was going to say. I don't think he wanted to give that up. He felt very confident in that position, knew he could do something with it, and as we saw Daniel showing a little bit of air there.
Oh, he's pulling him out. Got him in that butterfly position. We've seen Tangra throw some people that butterfly suplex.
He's fighting for it, but Daniel with another reversal. takedown by Tangra.
And a great single leg, too. And that tells me there might be more damage done to that knee. I was being a little bit, maybe short selling it there.
Big up kick, a second huge up kick. Third.
Oh, Tangra's mouthpiece almost came out. That third one really got him flush, Mose.
We've seen MMA fights doing those up kicks. Those are nasty.
Tangra trying to, he's got a definitely driver. He tries to use, he got him! He used that on a crucifix down!
Incredible.
Almost, he's got him in a seated octopus.
And he's blocking the body. I don't know if Tangra can get to the ropes.
Not from there, he can't. Right. I don't see how.
Oh, he does!
Wow.
So impressive.
That's excellent defensive wrestling from Damyan Tangra. I really thought, that make no mistake, that was a calculated decision. That was an absolutely calculated decision from the wrestling genius there. Tangra trapped again, though. Man, Makabe's so quick. You remember how quickly he was able to defeat, the match took a while, but the speed at which he was able to execute flawlessly out of a counter to defeat Tony Deppen in this building in the first round a couple years ago. One of the most incredible performances I've ever seen in this tournament. Floats him through into a cover. 2. In that tournament, Makabe beat Tony Deppen. He beat Southern Independent Wrestling legend Slim J.
Slim J.
In the next round, and then won in the final, submitting AC Max. So a heck of a run there for Makabe.
And again, the injury of that ear, I can't tell you how impressive it was.
Ear was almost ripped off, and he was able to fight through and win that thing. So,
Yep. That one's going to reverb through the Saudi Daisy High School gym for a minute. But Daniel's not taking a second to breathe.
No, you can't. You really can. I mean, Tangra's in it to win it. I think we're seeing that in his approach so far.
We've seen, Daniel.
He's using that fist again.
He wanted too bad. Tangra
He's looking for cattle mutilation.
He needs to be really careful right now.
Any time you're on the canvas with Makabe and he's got you locked up like this, you could be looking at a Makabe lock pie, cattle mutilation, any version of that, and you're in trouble.
Yeah, you're half a second away from disaster.
If that.
He's up.
Oh, he got him.
How about that? Damyan Tangra.
If he could sweep the left leg, he's going to be in a better place. Couldn't do it.
Genius.
Oh, wait. Holding on to the grip there. Oh, he's got him. Swapped him around. Held on. Oh, let's go over that tombstone again.
Got those arms. You see Daniel kind of looking for a certain, looks around the ropes right now, trying to get the exact ring position. Something in mind.
Oh man.
Doesn't matter.
And that might have been right on that ear. That was split open in this building a few years ago. Big boot.
Loads up. The momentum in from.
That might be it. 2.
Him bringing that high heat fastball just as Tangra lands the head kick.
Tangra holding on to that collarbone and neck area. Makabe, of course, comes a very, very long way. Away from British Columbia for this.
Yeah, across the borders.
Looking to become the first ever 2-time winner. 2! Oh, man.
Oh, in the ropes.
Oh, he got him!
Oh, Tangra went after the leg, and Makabe just beat him to the punch. It's a little bit better. You see Tangra still, still fighting that leg.
Trying to sweep him through, looking for STF.
Wow.
Got him in that STF. We've seen him win some big matches this way.
What an amazing feeling that would be for Damyan Tangra.
Man, Makabe's such a deceptively tall guy.
He is.
Long. Very long reach. Saved him there. If Tangra had been able to utilize that far arm, I think he might have been able to choke him out.
Big leg kick lands for Damyan Tangra.
Right to that leg where that damage was done early on. 10 minutes gone by in this 20-minute time limit. Opening round contest. Use that hashtag, SCI 2022. Nice European uppercut from an actual European in the corner. Make it 2 times. Interesting here that Tangra's going to these strikes into great effect here, Mose.
Very effective.
One more time, maybe a little too telegraphed. Oh, to the knees! Plants him! Floats through! Cattle mutilation!
Locked in.
But that leg, he really
can't. He has to now. Nope.
Oh!
Wow. So impressive, but a little bit of luck there. That knee, usually that's it.
Not the level of stability that he needs to bridge properly for an ideal execution. Got him back up. He's going again for a tombstone. Oh! Into a cover. 2. Very close.
Daniel just draping that arm there. More, maybe that's it. But that tells you how grueling these last 5 minutes have been for these two.
I think you're absolutely right. I also think it shows that even if Makabe makes it through this match, second round condition could be a problem for the wrestling genius because that knee was bothering him so bad he didn't even want to make that crawl.
That's true. Same way with cattle mutilation. I mean, anytime he sets that base down, it's over. Couldn't do it.
Yeah, it's one thing to win today. You're trying to win 3 matches, and the last of them was a 4-way elimination final.
Grueling.
Got to be effectively beat 5 people to win this tournament over the course of 2 days. Great body shots there from the wrestling genius. Oh, nice up kick. And back to that leg. Great striking combination from Tangra.
Loads up.
Off that big, oh.
Another huge leg kick, then a roundhouse to the body.
Big pump kick there.
Makabe.
And that creates some space too.
And Makabe's on shaky leg. Well, he was.
Oh, got it. And remember that fist is taped up.
Oh my.
There's extra impact on that.
That sounded.
And he dropped him right in the guard. He dropped him right in the guard, and I think he's got that triangle again.
We are very close to another submission win in the career of Daniel Makabe. Shoulders though. This is a bad position to be in.
Oh, Tangra floated through. He's got the lead.
How?
Into an SDF.
The determination in Damyan Tangra. Oh, he grabs Daniel's hand.
He's going to try to grab that arm.
Oh, he's attacking that.
He just hammer-fisted the arm and the hand, that taped hand.
I believe Tangra may have both arms pinned, but that positioning allowed Makabe to get free.
He sure did. And he's countered back. That's the strikes that he set up AC Mac with in this building to win the... Tangra just grabbed the hold of that almost out of desperation. Trying to find a better defensive... There's a head... That's exactly how he set up Mac. That's exactly how he set up Mac in 2019. Oh, floats through. Stay into 2. Woo! Holy cow! That might be. We've been doing this tournament since 2015 with a year off because of COVID in 2020. I've been at every match. That might have been the biggest upset we've ever had in the tournament.
I was about to say, I would not call Damyan a 16 seed, but that's a 1 seed he beat.
100% it is. And he beat him with a wrestling counter. He beat him at his own game modes. In that rematch from last year, Damyan Tangra is your winner. Damyan Tangra will advance to the second round.
He's 1 win away from the final.
He's
1 win away.
1 win away. The mad scientist with a huge victory over the man that beat him almost a year ago today and the night before. A huge vindication. The biggest win in the career so far.